Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. And today we're going to unbox this a top nuke mini PC powered by AMD Windows 10. Now, here's the thing. It's not a Ryzen, but it is a DDR4. So it is the newer APUs. But let's find out what it's like. Anyway, what we're going to do in this video, of course, because there's a bunch of things coming up and I want to see how this performs doing a certain thing. So guys, without further ado, let's get this unboxed because I've been waiting for, I don't know, 2 months maybe. And let's see what we got in here. I might even pull it apart. In this video is not a test and review. It's an unboxing and to see how upgradable and how usable the system might be. I have a little tear right here, so I'm going to utilize that. This is not going to come off. It's that sticky, magnetic, staticky plastic. Hate that plastic. Okay, and this PC, a little shout out, John down in CTS. He found these and brought it to my attention. And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool because I got 2 others, not just this one, 2 others to test and unbox. And kind of compare, I guess, as we go along. And we'll find out for the money, because this guy, guys, is $99 US. We're talking like $400 for another one that I have, $600–700 for the other one I have. So we definitely have a scale here. Oh, that box was on pretty tight. So a top nuke seems to be the name. And it's a mini PC. So here we have a destruction book, mini computer. Okay, so in the box here, we have what looks to be an actual mount. I'm going to guess a monitor mount. I don't know if this could be used for the wall, but until I try that idea. There's some screws and everything in here for the unit. Kind of cool. I guess being a nuke, that's one of the things that seem to come with. Now the power adapter actually feels good. Here's where the quality starts to feel a little better. I don't know if you can see, but it is a 12 volt, 2000 milliamp, so we'll call it 2 amp. Not bad, considering this doesn't look like it needs a lot of power. So let's just put this aside. Now let's find out what this looks like. Is it an actual mini PC? Does it have a legit hardware inside? Is the processor removable? Is the hard drive embedded? It's supposed to be a, I think it's a 128 or 256 SSD. I cannot remember. We'll find that out soon. So let's get this opened. Is the RAM expandable? You know, numerous questions that want to be asked when you're going to buy. Like, we're talking $100, so about $145 Canadian. Where are you getting a computer for that price? Yeah, looks like it's a rip. Oh, and guys, have you seen some vintage stuff over here? I don't know why, but I just had to throw it up there. This is a few things that I picked up over the last week, like a Panasonic CD player and a Toshiba Walkman with auto reverse, so that the head actually flips to play the other side of the tape. I don't know, it was just cool. And these things were kind of laid out here in a mess of pile of stuff, and I just kind of made a little display there. So, okay, we are greeted. This is the front. Power button, headphone jack, USB-C, really nice to have, and 2 USB 3.2s, which is really cool. I didn't expect, well, I kind of expected USB 3, I guess. I shouldn't say I didn't. Oh, you do have an SD slot here on the side. A laptop style locking hole, so you can lock it down to the desk. You know what? It's got a lot going on for it for such a little thing here. And then we have 2 HDMI outs, 2 USB 2.0s by the look of it, your power jack, and your NIC, your gigabit Ethernet. And there's venting here and venting here. Now, I don't know if there's a fan in here or not. It looks like that bracket I talked about would bolt on here, and then it kind of bends out, so maybe it would go on a wall or back of a monitor or whatever. I'm sure you can make it fit no matter what, regardless of how you want to do it. Now, it looks like there's only 4 screws holding this in. So I'll go over what I think right off the bat. It's $100 US, 145 whatever Canadian computer. It's made out of plastic. It's not aluminum. Does it feel cheap? No. But normally I see this kind of product, and for the price tag I'm paying, it's all aluminum. I do like the little angles they put on it. It's kind of a cool looking unit, but overall it is still a plastic house. So let's see if they skimped out on the inside. And again, it's not cheap plastic. It doesn't bend. It's not feeling bad. It gives you that whole aluminum look, but it is plastic. 4 screws here. That's what I'm guessing. We'll find out real soon. 1. I think I'll put it over here on this. Actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to put it on this. 1, anti-scratch. I did buy it to do stuff. And it's got magnetic screw holders, so nothing goes missing. If you guys know of a bigger or better one of this, let me know in the comments below, because I do have a big project coming up where I wouldn't mind having one of these really big if it was possible. Oop. Guess I'm going to void my warranty in a minute, huh? I don't know if there's any warranty break stickers or not. Alright. So that is the 4 screws that I think it is, and let's find out. Okay, now we have a spade. Let's get this thing apart. I still don't see any other screws that I would say are holding this in place, so let's see if I can get a spade in without making a big mark. Oh, looks like I had it there for a second. And there we go. Because it's plastic, I don't want to bend it all up, because that would suck. And you can see there's clips here. So I was right, and there we go. Let's get this bad boy off. I hope this is connected. It is connected because it is the Wi-Fi antenna. So as you can see here, the antenna is connected to this. Not a big deal. We have a 120 M.2, so it's actually an NVMe, not a SATA drive. So we know that's changeable. We actually have a header here for an actual hard drive inside. And see right here, these would be where you would screw in the 2.5-inch drive and then untape this and plug it in. And now you have 2 drives in there, not 1. So the RAM that we are talking about, and I like this removable CMOS battery. The RAM we are talking about is, I don't know if you can see it, but woo posit. It is 8 gigs of PC4 2666. So I mean, it's just a sticker thrown on somebody else's RAM. We know that. But anyway, that means we are fully upgradable in this unit, which is what I thought was going to be awesome. Now the question is, how hard is this to get out of the case? Things apart, why not? There's our Wi-Fi card. This is an S500 from SCY. Never heard of that either. Well, it'd be hilarious if it doesn't work after. That's not funny. This way? Oh, right. No more dismantling needed. Okay. So, now we wanted to answer our question. It is air-cooled. It's not passive-cooled. Now that is amazing right off the bat. So, this is really cool. It is not a replaceable chip. So what we have here is a APU, of course, CPU, whatever you wish to call it. It is a 2-core, 2-thread at 2.4 base clock and can burst up to 3.2. Now, one thing I might do is actually take this off after and put a better cooling compound, because I find the stuff from manufacturers are pretty hard, and I like to have my MX4. It is a 28 nanometer, so it's a little bit older processor. It has Radeon R5 graphics. So there's where our video card is. The APU is a R5, and that's pretty cool. I'm not going to be upset about that. And of course we have 4 or 8 gig options, but it came with an 8 gig, and there's a second slot, so we can make it 16. Another thing is we can upgrade the NVMe, as we know that the NVMe is actually normal. Actually, it says that it's an M2, and look, it's a SATA. Alright, shouldn't call it M2. Well, I suppose it's still M2. It's not NVMe, my bad. I think it'll take an NVMe though. And of course we have wireless is a Bluetooth 5. Bluetooth 5 in this. That is awesome. And of course your micro SD slot. It's got USB-Cs, HDMIs, we've seen that. And Windows 10 system, Windows 10 Pro, Linux, Ubuntu. I know on the box, or what I think it said that it was Windows 10 Pro. Anyway, we know now that we're playing with a 2-core, 2-thread, with an R5 graphics from AMD. Everything here is AMD, of course. In fact, all 3 of the ones I will be doing teardown and reviews are AMD. So there's no sense in me taking this cooler off right now. We know right off the bat that there's no way that that is a replaceable CPU, which is not a big deal. Again, we're talking about 99 US or 140 Canadian for a computer that fits on this. So, on this side here, of course, let me just do a quick rundown. We have your USB-C port here, your power jack, headphone jack, power, reset, USB 3.1 or 3.2s, SD card, Wi-Fi, another connector to mount a 2.5-inch drive, and we have 2 DDR4 slots. I'm pretty happy here. We have the NVMe or M2 slot right here, power jack here, 2 USB 2.0s. Oh, sorry, HDMIs, 2 USB 2.0s, and your network jack. And as you can see, it's actually very well put together. I'll give it that. So what we'll do in another video, of course, is we're going to fire this up at stock settings. So we're going to leave in the 128. We're going to leave in only 8 gigs. Find out how it performs. And then we're going to do a little bit of gaming on it. But then we're going to do some real gaming on it. And you want to like and subscribe and check and wait for that, because I have a toy that I think this is going to enjoy. Thanks for sitting through this neat little box. I mean, like I said, it's plastic housed, but it isn't cheap inside. I have to say that I'm impressed. When I thought it was going to be passive cooled. It's air cooled. So when I seen that, and this copper is absolutely beautiful. So basically they took a run from the idea of a laptop is probably where we're headed here, and turned it into a PC that's got a little bit of horsepower. And again, remember, $99 US, 145 Canadian. I will have a link down below as usual. It is an affiliate link. It costs you nothing. I did pay for this unit. Disclaimer is, nobody sent this to me. I bought it. So again, the review in the end, moving forward, is all what I really think about it. And yes, I will AMD bash if it's garbage. Intel people. So anyway, bottom line is, if you want to see the next one, just click that, like, subscribe, share, whatever. And we're going to talk about this unit. We're going to have it running. We're going to be gaming, because I actually bought all these minis to technically game. And I'll show you what kind of gaming that is in the next video.